By the end of this week, Michigan's 83 county clerks could be recounting by hand the nearly 5 million ballots cast in the presidential race. Today, as the Board of State Canvassers certified Donald Trump won Michigan, a lawyer representing Green Party candidate Jill Stein announced they'll be asking for a recount. Fox 47's Susan Corey was at the meeting and explains why Stein's camp is pushing for a recount, even though they don't think it will change the outcome of the election.
As the State Board of Canvassers certified Michigan's election,
all those in favor say aye. Aye.
It started the 48-hour clock for Green Party candidate Jill Stein to request a recount, a deadline her camp is promising to meet.
A manual recount is the only way to assure people that they can trust the system.
Stein's lawyer, Mark Brewer, told the State Board of Canvassers they have the necessary funds and will be asking for every ballot cast in Michigan's presidential election to be recounted by hand.
Democracy is priceless. The integrity of our elections is priceless. And if one vote was not counted properly, that should be taken care of and fixed. And that's what this process is all about in the end.
It's a move State Elections Director Chris Thomas never predicted.
When you have a candidate with 1.7% of the vote, that is very odd in terms of our recounts in Michigan. Typically, it's a candidate who lost by a small margin.
Even though nothing is official, Thomas is getting ready for a recount to start on Friday, finishing in 10 days.
It's hard. I'm not trying to kid anybody. It'll be a hard march to get there. And so we're calling on election officials really to step up to this.
State Republican Party Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel is hoping it never gets to that point.
Hillary Clinton and Jill Stein should make sure that this recount does not happen.
She says it will just tax the system and accomplish nothing.
This will cost our taxpayers, it will cost our counties, it will take time, it is disenfranchising our voters, and it is an outrage.
Brewer agrees there's no proof of fraud, but he says Michigan's voting machines can make mistakes and they want to get it right.
There's a possibility of fraud, there's a possibility of manipulation. The only way to eliminate that is to do a manual recount.
In Lansing, Susan Corey, Fox 47 News.
Stein will have to pay for the recount, which could cost nearly $800,000. The state says there could be short-term costs passed on to the counties, but Stein would have to reimburse them. Also, under federal law, the recount may be called off if it isn't finished by December 13th. Right now, the state is trying to figure out if that deadline will apply.